Hey guys, watching Volgor's videos, and by the time I'm recording this, probably not when I upload it, most likely not, this is St. Patrick's Day, also my friend's birthday. His birthday, and what's been going on with him lately is his truck. I've featured it in one of my videos before, Zuzu Pickup, P-U-P, Pup, Poop, yeah, Zuzu. Head gas going out, rebuilt it, and now got everything put back together, but he still can't get it to run right. Got it running yesterday, but running very horribly, very shitty. It would idle, but once you drive, bleh, and it would, yeah. Anyways, so I got my dad to go out there and check it out, and compression with his finger in the cylinder hole, and distributor with his hand, and top dead center with the crank. Come to find out, because the belt with the mark on it was off from the mark on the crank, the cam. So it was off, and so now it has to tear it all apart. Not all, well, not like everything apart, but you know, valve cover gasket off, and then the belt cover off. Get the belt set on right, and yeah. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a setback, and yeah. But luckily, his dad's got a car for him to borrow. Anyways, enough of him. I got him 3 of these for his birthday too, and a Star Wars beer glass. Well, it could be anything. It wasn't as heavy duty as this, but it was thick. It looked frosted glass, and not Star Wars. Lord of the Rings, which Star Wars would have been cooler in my opinion. So yeah, this bear picked up on the way to the coast to get bread for the cows and the pigs, ducks, mostly pigs, because they're the ones who require the most food. No. Okay. What? That's weird. I don't like the reader app. Okay, so yeah, my phone's still missing. Don't know what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, this... Oh, wow, they came in 40s, too. I found this in... I can't remember what town it was. If it was... on the way to the coast, I forget. And they also had it at a place in... Jefferson. No, not Jefferson. What am I talking about? Philomath. Anyway, I think it was $6.99 for a 6-pack of these tall cans, which isn't too bad, because usually if you see like Dos Equis or some like fancy brand, and they want like $8 for 6 bottles. Yeah, for every 4 of these you get an extra 24 ounces. Is that right? Or not 24, 16. For every 4 of these is another beer. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm just going to pour it. Beer Advocate score is 62, poor, which you can't really take Beer Advocate's scores seriously because they like to give everything a negative score. Okay. Looks very clear, very, yeah, clear. It's not quite honey hue, but almost like straw color. Well, you can see it. It's very clear. You can see my hand right through it. Let's see if you can read the beer right through it. Well, yeah, you could if it wasn't like this type of glass. The Beer Advocate score, 62, poor. The Bros, no score. 64 ratings, 36 reviews. The reader average, or whatever, beer drinker average is 2.45, which that's below average. And PDEV, I don't know what that means. Brewed by Pittsburgh Brewing Company, Pennsylvania, United States. American Adjunct Lager, 4.2. So, this is basically a light beer. 4.2. This is below Busch. Busch is 4.3. But some of the reviews don't hate it. They just, I don't know. Enough of the bad news bears. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Smells like I've smelt something like this before. Smells like PBR. A little cornier PBR. It's not bad. These people like give it a 64 of 100 or let's see, 3.85, 3.28, 2.75. No, we're looking to get drunk cheap. If you want to get drunk, you probably should get like a Mickey's at least. At least get something 5%, but whatever. You know, I got it because I've never seen it before, and for $7.29 or $6.99, $7.99, that's not too bad for something you've never seen before. Now, when I got Dale's Pale Ale, yeah, had much more flavor to it, but it was $10 for 6 shorties. You know, 12 ounce. Not 8 ounce. Good lord, that'd be a horrible ripoff. Coors Light Coors Light out the way, easy drinking because it soon goes down. Yes, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a little bit better than Coors Light. For just right away the taste, you know, I give it a solid. I'll give it a solid 7. Okay, and yes, that is lower than Miller Fortune. Have the box right in front of me, but yeah, that was a lot more expensive. But that's also 6.9% for one, and two, I don't know. I mean, it's okay. So far, it's at least a 7. It's got some lacing going on. Yeah, this tastes like, I don't know, PBR. I wouldn't say Miller Lite, or I'm actually different. Yeah, Miller Lite. I wouldn't say that. Well, then again, PBR is only 4.75. So 4.75 or 4.35? I can't remember. It's 4 point something. I think it's 4.5. But yeah, it tastes like your typical 4 point something beer. I think it's better than Busch. It doesn't have any really rank smells or flavors. It just tastes like or like Genesee. It tastes a little like Genesee too. Yeah, if you like Genesee, if you like PBR, but Coors Light, that tastes probably a little more watery than that. I used to really think it tastes like water, and then I had it in the aluminum twist off, and it wasn't that bad. It tasted a little bit like this, but a little different. Yeah, so this $7.99 or $6.99, and at one place it didn't have a price by it was by all the $9 and $10 beers. So yeah, if this was $10, I'd be a little more bitter. But you know, for what it is, just a novelty, I guess. You know, it's old German beer, even though it's made in Pennsylvania. I'll have to look more into it. But hey, I got another beer another can for the collection. The world knows no finer. World knows no finer. So yeah, it's a solid beer. I mean, if you're out running around and you come across this, you know, you can think to yourself for a second and think, I mean, if you read my review, watched my review or whatever, think, okay, do I want to spend $6 or $7.99 for a 6-pack of tall PBR or whatever, just for the cool can? I mean, or just to try it out. It doesn't really taste anything amazing. There was this one that we tried earlier, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, you know what? It's okay. I have the bottle cap and a bottle opener. That's right. The one I tried earlier at the same store was Big Sky Brewing Company in Minnesota, Montana. And that was really good. I mean, that wasn't like world class quite, but it tastes like something I've had before, and it wasn't really expensive. My dad just got one bottle. It was like it was like $1.25, $1.50. It was cheap because majority of the price of the total was the 6-pack. And yeah, so maybe someday I'll find that one again and do a review on it. But until then, here's my token of what? My memento. But yeah, 7.1. If it had a higher ABV, like at least a 5, it'd be a little bit better of a score. But you know, it's just a good bet beer. You know, I like Genesee. However, it's not as cheap as Genesee. However, I've seen Genesee more places than this. However, the one time I see this is in 2 stores and nowhere else in the same day. So very weird. Very light, you know, crisp, clean. It is kind of like a Miller Lite. You know, I kind of thought about that after I had Miller Lite because I never had too many light beers except for Coors Light. And I had a Busch Light once. I don't know if I wasn't really that thirsty or what, but that is the one that tastes the most like just water. But I've only had it one time. So yeah. I kind of want to try Bud Light. I don't want to pay for it, but I want to try it just so I know which of the lights is the worst. But honestly, Miller Lite was actually really good, really refreshing. But at the same time, for a tall can, it's like $2.19. And that's like expensive for a 24-ounce can. Might as well get a Miller. What the fuck's it called? Milwaukee's Best Ice, which, you know, it's not a light beer, if that's, you know, so it's a different beer altogether, but it's way cheaper. It's only $1.57 in most places. But anyways, wrapping this video up. You see this? Go ahead and try it out, but just don't get your hopes up. It just tastes like a light to medium lager beer, you know, like a PBR, a Coors, or a Miller Lite. PBR, did I say that again? Genesee. But it's not bad. It's a good, you know, 7C, you know, good. Not bad. Alright, I rambled on long enough. See you next time.